Good day, everyone. I'm Jeune Labrague, and for today's video, we will going to discuss about the characteristics of a good entrepreneur. But before that, let me define to you first what is entrepreneur. So, when we say entrepreneur, it is a person who sets up a business to make a profit. And then they may sell food, clothes, crafts, or offer services like repair or cleaning. And then entrepreneurship help their families and communities by creating jobs and providing goods. An entrepreneur is someone who starts and manages a business. They think of ideas, take risks, and work hard to earn money from selling products. Or services. To become a successful entrepreneur, it's not enough to just have a business idea. You need also to have the right attitude and qualities for you to be a good entrepreneur. So the first characteristics of a good entrepreneur is hardworking. When we say hardworking, a good entrepreneur works hard to make their business grow. They are willing to spend their time and effort even during challenges. So, a good entrepreneur puts in effort and time to grow the business. So, for example, Anna wakes up early every morning or every day to prepare her homemade snacks to sell at school. So, even if she feels tired, she continuously working to make sure that her customers are satisfied about the food she offered or she sells. The second one is honest. Honesty builds trust with customers. An honest entrepreneur does not cheat customers and tells the truth in all business dealings. So, for example, Marcos sells rice at the public market. So, when a customer accidentally gives him an extra money, he returns the excess amount right away. So, if you are a entrepreneur, you should be honest at all times. Okay? Now let's come to the third characteristics of a good entrepreneur. So the third one is creative. So entrepreneurs always think of a new ideas to improve their products or services. And creativity makes them stand out from competitions. Creativity of a creative entrepreneur thinks of a unique ideas to improve or create products that customers will like. So for example, an entrepreneur sells handmade accessories to attract more buyers. She designs bracelets with the customers' names on them and using recycled materials. So being an entrepreneur, it necessarily needs of being creative and innovative in all of your items for you to sell more products and attract more customers. Now let's come to the fourth one, which is confident. An entrepreneur must believe in their abilities to make decisions and solve problems. Confidence encourages others to support their businesses. When we say confident, he or she believes in one's skills and decision. A confident entrepreneur doesn't give up easily. So, for example, even though some people doubted his idea or his product, she or he confidently started selling organic soap, for example, made from calamansi. And then now he has loyal customers because he believed in his product, and also he believes or she believes in her own capabilities and abilities to form a good product to sell. Number five is a good entrepreneur must be careful. So, careful means they plan before acting, especially when handling money or resources. So, they study the qualities of the products they are going to sell. They study it carefully with a process to ensure that the product they are selling are in good qualities. So, a good or a careful entrepreneur plans before acting and avoids risks that could harm the business. So, for example of that is before buying a supplies in book, Jenny or she checks different suppliers and compares prices to ensure that she gets the best quality at the best price. So number six, it is trustworthy. A good entrepreneur keeps promises and delivers quality product. So a a trustworthy entrepreneur keeps promises and does what is right even when no one is watching. For examples, customers trust he or she because he always delivers his baked goods on time and makes sure each order is completed and fresh. So by being trustworthy, you will attract more customers and you can sell a more products from your business. So the last and the number seven is being thrifty and organized. As an entrepreneur must handle money and materials wisely. Also avoids waste and saves for future needs. Uses resources wisely, saves money, and keep records of business transactions. So, for example, an entrepreneur keeps a notebook where she writes down her income and expenses. She also reuses clean packaging materials to save money. So, in a business, it is important to always handles money and materials wisely. So, why these traits matters? So, these seven traits matters because for you to be a good entrepreneur, it helps you to grow as a business holder, and also it attracts more customers. Second, keep their business run smoothly, and then make better decisions during tough times and earn respect and support from the community. So, being an entrepreneur is not only about earning money, it's about responsibility, effort, and good values. If you dream of starting a business, you should begin practicing these traits now. Even at a young age, you can already show the sign of a future successful entrepreneur. And also, by practicing these characteristics like hard work, honesty, creativity, confidence, careful planning, trustworthiness, and thriftiness, anyone can start the journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur. Even students like you can start small businesses and apply these values every day.